Star Hunters. Calar Alto Mountain is home to the Spanish-German astronomical observatory bearing the same name. In 1971, astronomer Kurt Berkel studied the conditions of this spot in the province of Almeria within the Los Filabres range. It was subsequently chosen as the site for the observatory, as opposed to other possible locations in places like Namibia and Turkey. Calar Alto has always been at the forefront of international astronomical research thanks to its equipment. The largest telescope in continental Europe is located here. It is shared by the Spanish National Research Council and the Max Planck Institute for Astronomy. This enormous 400-ton telescope has a reflector measuring 3.5 meters in diameter. But what places this observatory at the forefront of international astronomical research is not the power of its telescopes, but rather the complex instruments used along with them to obtain a wide variety of data. In 2010, the observatory's current assistant director, Jesus Aceituno, developed an instrument called CAFE, or the Calar Alto Fiber-Fed Echelle Spectrograph. Using this instrument, the observatory has contributed to a better understanding of how stars evolve, and has allowed for the discovery of some 100 planets outside our solar system. In fact, more than 1,000 are now known to exist beyond our solar system, but most are gas giants like Jupiter or Saturn, which are unable to support life. The next scientific challenge at Calar Alto also has a special name. The mission of the Carmenes project will be to look for planets like Earth, where there is a real probability of discovering life as we know it. In order to respond to humankind's great question as to the existence of extraterrestrial life, we must search for smaller planets that are similar to ours, made of solid rock, with temperatures allowing for the presence of liquid water. The size of the star is also quite important, because this determines how long it will live. Larger stars are consumed so quickly that there is not enough time for life to emerge and evolve on their planets. The ideal model is the so-called M star, also known as the red dwarf. The Carmenes method detects these planets with the use of a spectrograph. Red dwarf stars will be studied and observed to determine which have planets similar to ours orbiting around them. A device is used to break down light into colors in the same way drops of water form a rainbow when seen through sunlight. Astronomers have classified the color pattern for red dwarf stars with extreme precision. When they move closer or farther away, the colors change because of the Doppler effect, the same phenomenon that seems to change the sound of an ambulance siren when it passes by. When a planet orbits one of these stars, the gravitational pull causes a small movement in the star. When they are closer, the color pattern moves toward bluer tones, and when farther away, the tones are more red. Carmenes will be an extremely special next-generation spectrograph, able to zoom in on the movements of stars to such an extent that it will be able to detect movements of just 1 meter per second, several dozens of light years away. With this instrument, astronomers will be able to detect the slight movements generated by these small planets on their respective stars, movements which are impossible to observe directly. Calar Alto is home to a one-of-a-kind instrument, which is currently the best candidate for finding other Earths in the universe, planets similar to our own that may support life.